Each year has its share of significant events, and 1932 was no exception. The League of Nations held a disarmament conference in Geneva, aiming to reduce military capabilities and prevent future conflicts. The kidnapping of Charles Lindbergh's 20-month-old son became one of the century's most publicized crimes, leading to the Federal Kidnapping Act known as the Lindbergh Law. Meanwhile, the Great Depression, which began with the 1929 stock market crash, continued to devastate economies worldwide, with soaring unemployment rates, failed banks, and widespread poverty. In that same year, at 1218 Chestnut Street in a bustling commercial area in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a new startup, Bailey & Kitchen, was founded by Joseph Trowbridge Bailey and Andrew B. Kitchen. With Bailey's extensive experience in the jewelry business and Kitchen's own expertise, the partnership quickly became known for exceptional service. Their complementary skills proved successful, and the company rapidly built a reputation for high-quality craftsmanship in jewelry, silverware, and luxury goods. Its central and iconic location drew customers from the city and beyond, helping to establish a strong and loyal customer base. But before I dive deeper into the rich legacy of the Bailey Banks Biddle Watch Company, a name synonymous with timeless craftsmanship and American luxury, let's run this short intro, then get right into it. By the mid-1800s, the brand had further diversified its offerings to include exquisite pocket watches. These timepieces, crafted from precious metals like gold and silver, were renowned for their intricate engravings and exceptional craftsmanship. Highly valued for their aesthetic appeal, these watches often featured sophisticated complications such as chronographs, moon phases, and repeater mechanisms, the latter being particularly appreciated for its auditory time-telling feature. In 1841, the partnership between Bailey and Kitchen was dissolved by mutual consent, although Kitchen remained involved in the business until his passing in 1850. In 1846, the company was reformed as Bailey & Co., with new partners C.L.J. Wiseman, who brought additional expertise and support, and James Gallagher, who contributed significantly to the company's operations and growth. Joseph Trowbridge Bailey passed away in 1854, and his son, Joseph T. Bailey Jr., took over the business. Under his leadership, the company continued to thrive. In 1878, the business merged with two prestigious jewelers, George Banks from G.E. Caldwell & Co., and Samuel Biddle from Robbins, Clark & Biddle. The new agreement formally launched Bailey Banks Biddle. The company's reputation was significantly enhanced by prestigious commissions that were instrumental in establishing them as a trusted and esteemed name in American luxury goods. In 1893, the company was entrusted with the monumental task of redesigning the Great Seal of the United States. This seal, a symbol of the nation's sovereignty, is used to authenticate important government documents. Its design features the iconic bald eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, representing peace and war, respectively. The Great Seal of the United States, as designed by Bailey Banks Biddle, was completed and officially adopted in 1904. This version remains the current official version used today. In addition, the brand was chosen to design and produce military medals and class rings for the United States Naval Academy and the United States Military Academy at West Point. The transition from pocket watches to wristwatches gained significant global momentum after World War I, as wristwatches became widely accepted for their practicality and convenience. Bailey Banks Biddle capitalized on this trend by offering a diverse range of wristwatches. Their collection included luxurious dress watches crafted from precious metals and adorned with gemstones, as well as practical everyday watches made from durable materials like stainless steel and leather. The brand also embraced popular styles of the time, including Art Deco and vintage-inspired designs, alongside rugged military and pilot watches. By incorporating high-quality Swiss movements, Bailey Banks Biddle ensured precision and reliability. Given their high-end market position, well-respected Swiss watchmakers such as Patek Philippe and Meylan helped manufacture the mechanisms for their watches. By the 1920s and 30s, Bailey Banks Biddle operated multiple stores across the United States, with notable locations in major cities such as Philadelphia, New York, Washington, D.C., Boston, Chicago, and LA. Numerous notable and influential individuals took notice. Grace Kelly, the renowned American actress, and Princess of Monaco frequently wore their jewelry. Legendary singer and actor Frank Sinatra was also an enthusiast. As First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, celebrated for her impeccable style, often selected Bailey Banks Biddle for fine jewelry and other elegant items, further cementing the brand's reputation. In 1962, Bailey Banks Biddle was acquired by the Zale Corporation, significantly expanding the brand. In 2007, Zale sold the 65-store jewelry chain to Finlay Enterprises, based in New York. However, Finlay filed for bankruptcy in August 2019. Following this, Bailey Banks Biddle was relaunched as a private company in the spring of 2010 by a group of investors who acquired the brand name and 8 original locations. Despite these efforts, the company continued to struggle and eventually declared bankruptcy again in November 2019, by which time it had been reduced to a single store in Houston, Texas. The remaining inventory was seized and sold at auction in June 2020. Yes, the last remaining Bailey Banks Biddle store has closed. The Bailey Banks Biddle flagship store near Philadelphia City Hall has been transformed into a multi-tenant corporate office building. Meanwhile, the Bailey & Co. factory building on Sansom Street has been renovated and is now known as the Biddle Building, where it houses a variety of innovative and tech-focused businesses.